In this video, I am not going to talk about fan games you'd find on something like GameJolt. No. No pop goes, no draft creation, no juniors, none of that. I'm talking about the ones you find online with more ads than the entirety of New York City. Because yes, I would just love to play Skibidi Toilets. And the ones you have to consent to something before playing. I'm not gonna read this because, to be honest, I'm fucking terrified of what I consented to in the past. I hope one day I won't wake up only to find all my limbs missing. Because with how many of these shitty sites I had to visit for this video, the chances have most likely increased. But let's not worry about that right now. Let's join the dark side of Fnaf Fangames. Like and subscribe, and let's start. I'm getting kind of hungry. Let's play Fnaf Burgers. Freddy, what the hell is that? So that's why Freddy's Pizzeria got shut down. Or is this Freddy trying to reopen the business after their tragedies? I mean, he sure doesn't look like he has good intentions. What the? Are we making crystal meth? Heisen Freddy sure found another way to keep a roof over his animatronic bear head. You might be asking, why are we making burgers with oil and gears? And my response is, did you graduate culinary school? I didn't think so. Don't question this cooking expert. We packed the burger into a briefcase and sent it off to somewhere. You know, when you love something, you have to let it go. So that was Fnaf Burgers. This one wasn't too weird. Well, we did make burgers out of this, but it's not the worst. No, but really, Freddy, you are breaking many food health and safety violations. This has to stop. This is honestly just a basic cooking game, and I am ashamed of myself for using my limited time on Earth to experience this. As I am writing the script for this video, there is a frown on my face. Anyway, security breach. For a game with a faulty release, let's see how they managed to translate it into a browser game. We even have 2 stories. Oh, it looks like shit. Let's go into the options and... not gonna lie, I don't think I'm a good enough gamer for a heavy difficulty. I'm sorry, bros. We walk around. Oh, here's Vanny, and she is much slower than us. Hey, at least this game used Vanny more than the real security breach. After a heart-wrenching chase, I am in this garage. Luckily, Glamrock Freddy is here to help me. Yeah, Glamrock Freddy isn't our friend in this one. This game just sucks. It's just Granny, but with these FNAF characters not running, but walking after you. I'd be amazed if someone actually had the stomach to beat this, because I personally couldn't. I think I'd just die halfway through, because my body doesn't want to continue to be subjected to this shit. I would challenge you guys to beat this, but I'm too broke to give out any prize money. Plus, I don't want any of you to have your information sold on the dark web. Let's continue with... Freddy, you just had your burger restaurant shut down, and now you wanna be a bartender? Anyway, this is just that one bartender flash game, but Freddy... Sure, let's make a drink. Delicious. Let's see how Freddy likes, and... he's covered in snow. At least, I hope that's snow. I really hope that's snow. Freddy? He's dead. So with Freddy dying, hopefully that ends this duology of FNAF cooking games. These are incredibly weird, but oddly well made in a way. Like, it seems like a lot of assets were made just for this, which is honestly a little weird. Like, these are not good games. They seem to have like assets made for them. Next up is a FNAF clicker game. Now, I actually recall playing a good Undertale clicker game, so is this good? No. In reality, it's just your basic clicker game. You click these snake FNAF characters and sometimes they change. Whoa! Meanwhile, that It's Been So Long song plays on repeat. Now, the problem with this game is that, well, first of all, it exists. And second, the +1 coin per click price never increases. Within 5 minutes of playtime, I have over 5 million, whatever currency this is. Also, this game constantly throws ads in my face. Some of them doxing my location, so that's nice. Honestly, if you're just looking for like a simple clicker game, don't play this one, just get Cookie Clicker. Next up, this thing that an AI came up with. Now trust me, I have to give you an epilepsy warning. If you are sensitive to or just don't like flashing lights, skip this part. This is the only game that has physically given me a headache and made me feel the urge to puke. We have these exciting levels, and if we click on one, it's just a basic jigsaw game But for some reason, these balls are moving all across the screen while flashing brightly colored lights. This game genuinely made me feel sick. If little Jimmy sees this while searching for FNAF games on the iPad, he will fucking explode. This next one is, well, an actual fan game? It seems like the assets were made for this game. So that's a little weird because a lot of these just use AI or yoink the assets from the internet. Minimal effort goes into most of these games. However, this game does look oddly low res. But hey, graphics aren't everything. We get a phone call that tells us what to do. The voice, of course, is text-to-speech. I don't blame the game. I wouldn't want my voice associated with something like this either. They tell us how to deal with the animatronics, clowns, whatever these things are. Kinda look like Ballora's weird second family. But the problem is that I don't know the names of these guys, and our phone guy calls them out by name, so I don't know which one he is talking about. We have a room with this mechanic, reminds me of the one from the Jolly games, where sometimes wires break and you just click on them. Also a room with a jigsaw puzzle, because we haven't played enough of those already. Is this game bad? Yes, but at least it's an attempt to make a FNAF fan game, not just, "I'll cook metal burgers with Freddy," or "Oh, solve these FNAF jigsaw puzzles," meanwhile bombarding you with ads. Also, apparently you can download this game on your phone. No thank you. I genuinely think that this game is really interesting in its own weird way. It's just so odd. Why can't we activate the fountain? How are we hiding by just looking down? Why can't we change the temperature? I assume someone just made this game and decided to publish it on mobile and on these types of sites instead of something like GameJolt, but I may be wrong. This game just confuses me because it's not like the other ones we talked about. Next up is this Minecraft FNAF shooter game. You build turrets and have Minecraft villagers in your pizzeria and have waves of Minecraft animatronics coming after you. Now before I say anything else, the movement sucks. When I press the D button, which is supposed to make me go right, I move in the bottom left diagonal direction. When I press W and D, then I go to the right. This was just annoying, and the geometry of the map was a little weird. I kept on being stuck in between these chairs, and the messed up movement of my character wasn't helping. Why not just remove the collision of these chairs? Also, for some reason, the pizzeria has a cave. Yeah, this game is just bad. The gameplay concept and genre kind of reminds me of Hotline Miami. Keep in mind I've never played Hotline Miami, nor have I watched a video of someone playing Hotline Miami. If we are being honest, this is just a Minecraft shooter game with a FNAF skin thrown onto it. I think I've actually seen this type of game before, I just don't remember the name. If you know the name of like this original game, tell me in the comments below. Next up, oh no, FNAF Nights at the Dentist. Wonderful title. Five Nights at Freddy's at the Dentist. From the genius creators of FNAF Burgers and Freddy Bartender, Freddy accidentally slipped and bit a paw. Bro, Freddy's just trying to use the same excuse Eric Cartman tried to use for that photo of him and Butters in that one South Park episode. Sure, Freddy, sure that happened. For some reason, Freddy has a bunch of bugs inside his mouth. The VR Chica repair game in Help Wanted was less disgusting. I'd pluck 1,000 cockroaches off of Chica if it means I don't have to play this shit. We just performed dentist stuff on Freddy. For some reason, he needs stitches. Sorry to break it to you, you are a robot! This is just a FNAF version of these weird dentist games that plague these types of sites. The ones that make you wanna puke your brains out. Speaking of puking, let's move on because I can't stand this much longer. Next up, it's this game with Baldi. Sure, let's check out the No, I am not reading that. Let's jump in. There's a lot of customization. Also, this game loves to bombard you with ads during gameplay and even during the phone call. Unfortunately, unlike the clown game we talked about, this game does have a real person voice acting. The game isn't special. One cool thing that it has is randomly generated maps, but do the animatronics actually have an AI where they don't teleport and have to actually go room to room? I don't know. Like, Chica immediately appeared on the room to my right. This game isn't the devil, but so isn't ketamine, so is that really a positive? This is just a below average FNAF game. At least I'd much rather play it than that dentist game. Now for the third video in a row, I have the displeasure of talking about Garden of Banban. Five Nights of Banbans. Now, this game just sucks. All the Banbans are better than this. It hurt a lot to say that. This game is just you click and time passes. Some rooms give you double the time, but watch out for scary jump scares that scream at you and disappear. There is no game here. You don't win. This shit just sucks. And it's much worse than Garden of Banban because I'd rather play a game that makes me feel something. When I play Banban, I can laugh at how bad it is. I can get frustrated at how little effort was put in. But this, what's the point? Just sucks. So, those were some honestly incredibly weird Fnaf fan games. The ones on the dark side. I regret making this video, but I hope you enjoyed it, even though it's pretty difficult to enjoy this. I'd rather drink acid than play any of these games ever again, but I hope you at least laughed at how bad some of these are. So thank you for watching. This was Speak Gaming, and goodbye.